Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at questions 3 and 4 from the L18. Number 3 says, the formula area equals 6 times the side squared, where S represents the length of an edge, can be used to find the surface area of a cube. What is the surface area of a cube that has edges of 7 centimeters? So let's visualize the cube, and they're telling us that this is 7 centimeters, the length of that line, which, by the way, that means that all the edges, if it's a cube, because opposite sides would be equivalent, right? All the edges would be 7. So if we apply this number to the formula that they give us, then that'll make this a lot easier. Area equals 6, and then the side that they're telling us is 7. So let's put in the 7, and then we have to square that. All right, so when you get to this point, let's think back about order of operations. We always do parentheses first. Now, even though I put in a set of parentheses, there's no operation inside it, so we really don't have any parentheses. We do have an exponent, however. We have to square this before we do anything else. Square the 7. So what does that really mean? It doesn't mean 7 times 2. It's not 14. It means 7 times 7. And 7 times 7 is 49. So we're taking the 49, and we're going to be multiplying that with 6 to get the answer. So the only thing left you have to do is maybe do the algorithm off to the side. 49 times 6, finish up this algorithm, and then you'll see that it's one of the answer choices to the left. All right, so let's take a look at question number 4, which is kind of similar, only this time we're not talking about surface area, we're talking about volume. It says the formula volume equals side cubed, where S represents the length of an edge, can be used to find the volume of a cube. What is the volume of a cube that has edges of 12 inches? So this one, we know that the dimension there is 12 inches. So we're going to apply that number to the formula. V equals 12 cubed. Now, what does 12 cubed mean? It means 12 times 12 times 12 times 12. In other words, 12 as a factor 3 times. Now, most folks have their 12 facts committed to memory, so most people will be able to start off by knowing that 12 times 12 is 144. The only thing left you have to do is find 144 times 12. So I'm going to suggest that you set it up like this. But I also want to talk to you about estimation for a moment. So if we estimate this and call this close to 140, and we estimate this and call this kind of close to 10, and we think to ourselves, what's 14 times 1? 14 times 1, we would get 14. And then we have 2 zeros to throw on there. So our estimate would be 1,400. Now, we should be saying to ourselves, this number, this purple number, is rounded down from the actual number, and this purple number is also rounded down from the actual number. So what does that mean? That means that the answer would actually be higher than this number. And if you look at the answer choices, guess what? There's only one answer choice that's higher than 1,400, and that's another way to pick the answer. But conscientious students, what would they do? They would still do the standard algorithm for 144 times 12, just to absolutely be 100% sure of what the correct answer is. All right, so hopefully you found this video helpful.